Well, if they're uncomfortable, I mean, just give them a blessing, and then they'll receive the comforter. Doesn't that make them comfortable if you give them a blessing?
Now we're verging on being disrespectful. That's
stating that I have to give a sworn statement.
I don't have it right now, but I can pull up the general order for you once we get upstairs. I don't have it with me right now because our general orders, we have thousands and thousands of pages. But if you want that particular section, I can get that section for you.
I definitely would need to see it. I mean, because like I say, I mean, at this point, I'm trying to file a complaint, obviously.
What happens when a simple act of public photography turns into a full-blown confrontation? In this eye-opening encounter, a journalist documenting a public space is met with hostility, paranoia, and even police intervention, all for simply exercising his First Amendment rights. Is this a case of legitimate security concerns, or is it an overreaction fueled by fear and misunderstanding?
Hey, how's it going?
No complaints, and yourself?
Not too bad, not too bad. What's going on? Good.
Not much.
That's awesome.
Checking out the flag, though. That flag is in tatters. You guys ought to pass the word on to somebody inside. They really need to replace that, don't you think?
Yeah, we've been thinking about that actually.
La Iglesia de Jesucristo de los Santos de los Últimos Días. All right.
You know a little Spanish?
No.
No? Oh. You read it right, though.
No.
That's
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
What's your name?
I really can't get into that right now. I'm actually out here on a job and I'm not really allowed to chit-chat about stuff. Well, at least not, I mean, I can chit-chat, but I just can't talk about who I am or who I work for or anything like that.
Yeah.
Just getting some photos and videos and what have you.
Top secret.
Where are you guys from?
I'm from Utah.
Is that right? What part of Utah?
Highland.
Highland. Is that near Alpine?
Kind of American Fork.
Oh, gotcha.
Have you been over there?
I have been to Utah. I have been. In fact, I was in Utah not terribly long ago, kind of passing through.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty. It's really hot right now.
Is it in Utah? Crazy hot, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think quite as bad as here. It's getting like close to 100 here.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's possibly one of the worst flags I've seen in town today. I always notice the flags that are in tatters, and that is definitely one of the worst. Usually when they're in tatters, it's like they're frayed on the end or something. Rather, that thing's just in shreds.
Yeah.
They'd almost be better off not flying it at all than flying it like that.
Yeah. Yes, sir. The other day we were looking through the church trying to find one, and all the other ones that were like folded and put away were in pretty bad shape.
I'm half tempted to go out and buy you guys one and drop it off. I mean, how big do you think that flag is? I hate to get the wrong size.
I don't know.
I've done that a few times. I see somebody's flag flying and, a business or something or another, and they've just got it in tatters. Usually it's like a residence. I'll be walking or driving down the street and I see somebody's flag in tatters, and I'm like, hey, can I get you a new flag? And they're like, are you kidding me? So, yeah, it's just kind of I don't know if I'd say a pet peeve necessarily, but yeah.
I said that when I got here. Yeah, they need a new flag.
Yes, they do.
To be burned.
How about you? Where are you from?
I'm from Arkansas.
Arkansas. I went to Hot Springs, Arkansas. Are you familiar? Hot Springs?
I've been to Hot Springs before.
Hot Springs, Arkansas was freaking beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Really shocked me, actually, because, Arkansas has kind of got a bad rap. I think
just out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. And I'll tell you, Hot Springs is absolutely amazing. And they've got a Babe Ruth, a little baseball history in Arkansas.
Yeah.
Babe Ruth hit a home run. They were an exhibition game. They had a lot of exhibition games in Arkansas because of Hot Springs. A lot of the baseball teams would have like spring training and stuff like that because of the springs and the therapeutic nature of the springs. And so Babe Ruth's there with the Yankees at the time. I guess the Red Sox. I think he was with the Red Sox at the time. And he hit a home run. I'm gonna say it was like 583 feet long. It was the first recorded home run over 500 feet, and it wasn't 501 feet or 505 feet. It was like 583 feet. It was amazing. And so they have, and he hit it out of the park, across the street, and into an alligator farm across the street. And the alligator farm is still there to this day, and they've got a little plaque mark showing where the Babe Ruth baseball home run hit, or where it landed. So it's super cool, super cool.
Yeah.
So.
Now, we don't have too much time. We just wanted to come over, introduce ourselves. We're the missionaries in the area.
Elder Daniel and Elder Isaacson, huh?
Yes, sir.
You guys enjoying your mission? Have you had any troubles?
No, not really.
Good, good.
It's really good.
It's if you guys have to ride bikes, it looks like you guys maybe have a car or something. But if you have to ride bikes, they make you wear helmets, right?
Yeah.
Good.
Of course.
Good.
Helmets
Yeah.
and safety vests.
Stay safe. You have to wear safety vests.
Sometimes they're reflective, but
Oh,
it depends on your area.
gotcha. All right.
But yeah, we gotta go to church.
Okay, look, fist
But
bump
we'll
there.
see ya.
All right, you guys be safe.
All right, you
Have
have
a good
a
one.
good day.
You
If
too.
you're ever interested in swinging in, the services for English are at 11:30.
11:30. Oh, is that right? See, I actually looked it up online. I thought it was 9 o'clock for English and 11:30 for Spanish.
Yeah, how long ago did you look that one up?
No, like last night, honestly.
Oh, well.
Yeah, go online. Well, I went to the maps. I just typed in, Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and I found this one. I'm virtually positive. When I clicked on the website thing or whatever, I'm virtually positive it said 9 a.m. for English, 11:30 for Spanish. So
It might be a little out of date. We switch the time every year.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
like next year, the English is gonna be at 9 and Spanish
Got
is
it.
gonna be 11.
is there a pretty good Spanish crowd that comes in?
Yeah. How's Amado Porras? He's super cool.
All right. You guys have a good one.
You too. We'll see ya.
Hey, get the fuck out of the way, dude. You ain't blocking shit. Move that fucking shit. Move.
I'm sorry?
Get the fuck out of the way, man.
I'm not in
You're
your
not
way,
getting
dude.
away. Yes, you're playing
Whoa,
games.
whoa,
and
whoa,
like-
dude.
Whoa.
away
Get
from
the
me.
fuck out of here, nigga. You
away
fuck. You ain't pulling no gun to LGS, motherfucker.
You get away
go-
from me.
Fuck you, man.
Seriously.
Fucking fuck you.
What is your problem,
You're
dude?
fucking not gonna ditch the people. Don't.
You seriously almost got hurt, my friend. Hey, you might want to keep a rein on him.
Sorry about that.
You might want to keep a rein on that, dude.
Sorry. Don't do that.
Hey, my friend,
Dude,
you try that again, you're gonna get hurt.
yeah, I'm gonna get hurt.
Yes, you are.
Pull that gun and let's see you be.
That man was obviously mentally ill, so I'm gonna cut the mentally ill a bit of slack. If I had my pepper spray, I may have sprayed that dude, quite honestly. That's crazy.
Morning.
How's it going?
Pretty well. How are you?
No complaints?
My name's Chase.
Chase, I don't really shake hands. I'll give you a fist bump though. How's it going, brother?
What you up to?
About 6 foot. Yes, you are too. You're up to about 6 foot, aren't you?
No, I'm like 5'8".
Are you? No, you're not.
Yeah.
What do you got? Lifts in that thing? Come on.
Not really. Am I
Really?
gonna make it on the newspaper this morning?
I guess I am a tiny bit taller than you, aren't I?
Yeah.
Probably not the newspaper. No. Although I am with the press.
Okay.
But I no.
Just curious. I mean, I know
Sure.
you're not
Yeah.
doing anything
Hey,
that's
let me
hurting my
ask you.
feelings, but
It's Chase, right?
yep.
Could you talk to somebody about the flag and see if they can? I was telling the missionaries out here earlier. I'm half tempted to go out and buy you guys a new flag and bring it down here.
Yeah.
They said they were actually looking for one inside the building, and they said we found a couple, but they were about as tattered as that one was.
Interesting.
But it's just.
Yeah. No, I could definitely talk.
Yeah,
to
it
him
doesn't.
about
It doesn't look good, but
I
I'm
agree.
wondering how big that is, because I've done that before. I'm driving around and I'll see like a really tattered flag, and I just go out and buy one and take it to them and say, hey.
Yeah, we'd welcome one, 100%.
I'm just wondering what size that is. I'd hate to get the wrong size flag, but it seems
mean,
like kind of a
that
standard.
pole could mount pretty much any flag, so.
Yeah.
Whatever
I
you
just want to get
express.
the right size.
So what you up to? Are you writing something?
I'm a photojournalist, and I just
Okay.
get pictures and video of whatever I'm assigned. And today I was assigned to come out here and get some pictures. I think they're. I could be wrong. I think they're doing a story on the church's finances.
Oh, interesting.
There was I saw something about them having like $230 billion in stocks alone or something or other. That this is conjecture, of course, because
Yeah.
we don't really know exactly how much money the LDS Church has, but we know of at least $230 billion in stocks alone.
Yeah.
And it's estimated with property values and all the properties they have around the world and the temples and all that, it could bring that number up to about $700 billion, which would arguably place it as the second most financially lucrative church in the world. Right behind the Catholic Church.
Yeah.
Which is very impressive.
What you're doing is totally legal. I have nothing against it.
Uh-huh.
But if you're writing about the church's finances, why did you take photos of the members pulling up?
Oh, we always got to have, that's part of my job, is I get pictures of people coming and going. Otherwise, if I just came out here and just took a picture, actually I'm getting video too, but if I just took a picture, then, it could just be a still photo of anything. But, so I get video. Usually what I'll do is a little time-lapse thing. It's typically, it's a digital media story. And there's a little time-lapse of people coming and going or what have you.
Gotcha.
And this,
I'm totally cool with it. I'm gonna head back in. I got church starting.
All right, yeah. Let them know though. That flag,
flag.
they really got to get that.
I'll talk to them about the flag for sure.
All right.
But
nice have a good one.
Take care.
You too. So I found out that the 9 a.m. crowd at the local Mormon church is the Spanish ward, and 11:30. 11 o'clock is the English-speaking folks. So it's about 10:45 a.m. We left, went and got some breakfast over at Denny's, and we came back, and it's about 10:45 a.m. now. So let's see how this works now with the English-speaking folks, shall we? So fun fact, when I realized I'd been born and raised in a cult and I left, I made a point of recording with hidden cameras the things that Mormons do behind closed doors that they don't want people knowing about, and posted it online. If you were to go online and go to YouTube and type in Mormon temple ceremony, hidden camera, something like that, odds are the videos you watch will be videos that I personally recorded inside Mormon temples with hidden cameras. They were none too pleased with me about that, I'll tell you that for sure. I actually stopped counting the death threats that Mormons gave me after the first 100, and that was years and years and years and years ago. It's safe to assume that these folks here in this little Mormon chapel, they have no idea who I am or what my ties to Mormonism are, and I just as soon keep it that way. The English-speaking folks should start showing up any minute now. I do believe they're operating on Mormon Standard Time. Let's see what happens.
Hi, how's it going? All right. Obviously, you're trying to make a statement or something, or what are you up to?
I don't know why you would say that. I'm taking photos.
Oh, how come?
I can't really get into that, but no, definitely not trying to make a statement.
Oh, okay. Would you like to come in and join our services?
I would not. I appreciate that, but
Okay.
no, thank you. No, I don't need to get pictures inside, just the outside.
Oh no, we wouldn't appreciate pictures inside.
Yeah,
but yeah.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
No.
Are you the like the head of the congregation here?
Oh no, I'm just a
Gotcha.
participant.
Gotcha.
Is there something that we can do for you?
I mean, if you're handing out waters, I'd take a water, but other than that, no, I'm good. I'm good. No.
Well, we don't have waters today.
No. I am good. I am good.
Do you live here in Gilroy?
I can't really get into that, actually. I got sent out here on a job, and I'm not really allowed to chit-chat much about who I am or who I work for or where I live or any of that stuff.
Oh,
so,
really? Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It just seems it's very unusual to have somebody, taking pictures and making it real obvious that they're trying to do something that's, kind of just strange.
Why is it strange? Public photography? I wouldn't say that's strange.
Well, public photography, but it's strange that anybody would stand in front of one driveway and video people that are coming and going into one specific place.
It may be a little unusual. I'm sure it's not the first time somebody stood outside of a church and took photos.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
All's well. I come in peace.
Oh, good. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Well, I wish the best for you.
Thank you much.
And maybe have a blessed day.
Most indubitably. You too. Oh, hey. Oh, they got the flag. Excellent. I noticed the flag earlier. It's like in tatters, and I told a couple of missionaries out here, you might want to pass on the word and let them know. It was really bad. I mean, really bad. It was like, whoo, it was in shreds, and it looks like somebody took it down.
Oh,
Fantastic.
Yeah, I'm sure they're going to get a new one and put it up right away.
I hope so. I hope so. Yeah. All right. Hey, you have a good one.
You too.
Hi, where are you filming us?
How's it going? What's that?
Why are you filming? I'm just a parishioner here.
Uh-huh.
So why are you filming us?
Can't really get into that. Got sent out here on an assignment and just gotta get some pictures and video.
Oh.
So yeah, I can't really give any details, unfortunately. You having a good day?
No, I'm fine. I'm not gonna cause a stink or anything. I'm just kind of curious sometimes.
Yeah.
I was just curious. So you're just out filming people?
Not really people per se, but yeah, I just kind of the comings and goings of this particular building. Yeah.
Have you talked with the leadership here? Or?
I don't think so, no. A couple of people have come out and talked to me, but I have not really chit-chatted. I don't think they were in leadership. I think they're just members.
So you just came out on assignment?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The city?
I can't tell you that. It's not from the city. Not from the city, though, I'll tell you that.
It's a private organization.
Yeah, it is. It is indeed.
So, you know, people get a little uncomfortable when people do that, start being filmed.
Yeah, people in California got really uncomfortable when the Mormon Church tried to end same-sex marriage.
Okay, so this is a political thing.
No, it's not actually. I'm just saying people are uncomfortable all the time.
All right.
So,
All right, here. If you don't mind, I'm going to take a picture of you. So
yeah, not at all.
Don't do that.
What? Oh, you can take a picture of me, but I can't take a picture of you? That's silly.
You already filmed us.
All right. Well, yeah.
I just wanna know
it's
who
a
you
free
are.
country. You can take all the pictures you want.
I can't see your face.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Here, let me see.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Touch my camera. You're going to have trouble, buddy. Have a good day. You're like the fourth person that's asked me that. You guys are awfully friendly with the offers of help, but nobody ever takes me up on my request. I'd love a bottle of water. You got one? Other than that, no, I'm good.
I don't think so. Well,
I'm good.
The reason I come out is people are uncomfortable with you taking pictures of them. Do you have their permission?
Do you think I need their permission to take photos on the public sidewalk?
If you're taking pictures of them,
No.
yeah. If you're taking pictures of people's cars and their license plates, and
Could
who
not
they
be.
are.
You could not be more mistaken, my friend.
So what's the deal? What's going on?
There's no deal. No deal.
But why are you taking pictures? That's what I'm wondering.
Because I'm a terrible artist and I can't draw. If I could draw, I'd sit out here and draw pictures, but it'd take a while. It's just a lot faster and easier to
So why
take
have
photos.
you chosen here? What piques your interest?
I was sent here on assignment, so I really don't ask a lot of questions. I got sent out on assignment, and
Who sent you? Can I get their information?
you definitely cannot. That could compromise the story. I could tell you they're doing a story on the finances of the Mormon Church.
Okay, well, what's the publication for? Because these people don't want their pictures taken without their permission.
You don't need their permission. You are grossly mistaken if you think I need to ask people permission to take photos in public. It's just not. That's not the case. It's just not. I'm sorry, you're wrong. I do not need permission to take people's photos in public.
But once they're past here, it's no longer in public.
No. You cannot trespass the eyes. If I can see it, I can shoot it. So yeah, it doesn't matter if they're on public property, if they're on private property. If I can see them, I can photograph them and or videotape. But yeah, you're very much mistaken.
All right. Well,
Are you under the impression? I gotta ask now. Are you under the impression that what I'm doing is actually a crime? That's
no,
against.
not a crime.
So it's not against the law.
I don't know. I'm not well enough aware with the law to know. But
Yeah.
I've had several people talk to me and say it's making me feel uncomfortable that someone's taking my picture as I'm going around.
Yeah, give them a blessing. Maybe that'll solve the problem.
No, that's not the problem.
Well, if they're uncomfortable, I mean, just give them a blessing, and then they'll receive the comforter. Doesn't that make them comfortable if you give them a blessing?
Now we're verging on being disrespectful. That's.
Well, when the Book of Mormon refers to all non-Mormon faiths collectively as the great and abominable whore of the earth and the church of the devil, I think you kind of lost the right to say what's disrespectful. That's what makes me think
that this is more than just an assignment.
Well, you can think what you want, my friend, but I'm not breaking the law. Right. So, you do you, boo. You do you.
Just trying to have a conversation.
I chit-chat with you. I got no problem with that.
But you're being disrespectful.
Dad, I quoted the Book of Mormon. Is that disrespectful? All right. You go ahead and go away. And thus we see the end of him who perverteth the ways of the Lord. And thus we see that the devil will not support his children on the last day, but us speedily drag them down to hell.
Don't take pictures of me.
Too late. You're back. How are you?
We're back. Not too bad. Not too bad.
How was the service?
It was fantastic. It was awesome.
What's new? What's shaking in the Mormon Church these days?
Not much. I don't know.
Nothing new?
Nothing too new. No.
All right.
Yeah.
So you guys head out after the Spanish service, or do you still have to stick around for the English one?
We have a meeting we're going to go to in a second, but we just wanted to see if, you want some water or something.
I mean, I told a couple people, they said, can I help you with anything? I said, hey, you're giving out bottles of water. I'd love it. Sure.
Yeah, okay, we can run and get one. Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, no, I am good. I am good.
Yeah. If you want, the English service is starting right now.
Now I will pass on that. I'll tell you why, if you really want to know why.
Sure.
I think it is a little silly. The belief that life on Earth began in Jackson County, Missouri 6,000 years ago is absolutely ridiculous. And you guys seem intelligent enough to know that it's absolutely ridiculous. If you said that in junior high science school class, you'd be laughed out of class. But that is a doctrine of the church. Adam on Diamond, 6,000 years ago, Jackson County, Missouri, Adam and Eve. Life on Earth began in Jackson County, Missouri 6,000 years ago. And I want you to think about that as you go home tonight and think how absolutely preposterous that is.
It sounds like you know a little bit about the church.
I know quite a bit about the Mormon Church.
Have you talked to missionaries before? Or?
Sure. I've talked to them enough to know that I have no interest in a church that tends to be rabidly homophobic and misogynistic and racist and teaches that life on Earth began in Jackson County, Missouri 6,000 years ago. Blacks didn't get the priesthood until 1978. Women still don't have it. So it's just, no interest in attending a church that teaches that black people were less valiant in the pre-existence. That's why they were given the curse of dark skin, so we'd know which ones were the lazy ones. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's appalling. You should be embarrassed of that.
That's not the nicest thing I've heard all day, but it's okay.
Well, but it's true though. I mean, that's what your church taught for many years. Now they've kind of backtracked on that. And, I know the whole Book of Abraham thing. You believe that you possess the actual handwritten journal of Father Abraham. Now, to tell you how ridiculous that is, there is 3 billion Muslims and Jews and Christians in the world, and all of them think it's ridiculous. The reason the Muslims aren't interested in the Book of Abraham is because it's a very common funeral prayer called the Book of Breathings or Book of the Dead. It has nothing to do with Abraham. It was written for a man named Hor, H-O-R, and it would be like pulling out a copy of the Mona Lisa and saying, this is Colonel Harlan Sanders from Kentucky Fried Chicken. We know now when Joseph Smith translated that in 1938, he didn't have the Rosetta Stone was discovered in 1805. They didn't really master the translation ability of hieroglyphics until about the 1850s. But we've basically known since the 1850s what that papyrus said, and it has nothing to do with Abraham. And then, I don't know, there's so many things, it's just absolutely silly. So, yeah, I would have no desire to participate in that. But, you guys can believe what you want, but the fact that the Muslim world, the billions of Muslims in the world, or 1.2 billion, whatever it is, have no interest in the Book of Abraham, that should sell you on. Because if you guys actually had the personal journal of Father Abraham, I assure you, the Muslims would be coming for it. But they're not, because they know what it is. So
we don't have a whole lot of time. We got to go to a meeting.
Sure.
But we hope you have a good day, sir.
I always do. Appreciate you guys. Out and said, hey, how's it going? Would you understand you like a bottle of water? Sure. And then I make it clear I know a bit about your religion, and all of a sudden I guess I'm not a prospective convert, so they didn't bring me water.
We have water inside.
I'm not going in. I'm just saying if they had a bottle of water, I'd drink it. But other than that, no, I'm good, brother. All is well.
What's your occupation? What do you do?
I'm a photographer. Thank you for asking. And yours? What do you do?
I work in tech.
Oh yeah? You don't work for the LDS Church in tech, do you? No. I know. I actually used to have a friend I think worked in IT or something or other for Mormon Church.
What are you looking to photograph?
Just the building and people coming and going.
For what?
Can't really get into that. I got sent out here on an assignment, and mine is not to question but to obey when it comes to stuff like that. As long as the check clears, I don't really ask a lot of questions, quite honestly. So all is well. I come in peace.
All right. I'm Steve.
Mike, pleasure, Steve.
Do you live around here?
I can't say. I'm not really supposed to chat a lot with as far as where I'm from or where I live or who I work for or any of that stuff. So all is well, though. All is well. Well, they're down like 2-hour services these days, aren't they? 2-hour services? It used to be 3 hours.
That's correct.
And this, you guys started, was it 11 o'clock, the English-speaking guys? I know the Spanish ones came at like 9 o'clock. So, yeah,
it's all on the church website, schedules and stuff.
Got it. So how long you been a member of this church? Your whole life? Let me ask you, did you grow up in California?
Yeah.
Was there ever a time, like in school, did you ever have a time where like you said something in school about your beliefs and people were like, wait, what? You believe what? For example, Adam on Diamond. Jackson County, Missouri. Life on Earth began in Jackson County, Missouri 6,000 years ago. Now that is quite preposterous to anybody who's got more than a 4th grade education. So how did you deal with that? The conflicting, you're in school and they're talking about reality and, evolution and what have you. And did you ever say in school, well, we know that life on Earth began in Jackson County, Missouri 6,000 years ago? Or did you not say something like that because you're afraid you would have been like made fun of?
I think that is not something that I would have had a deep understanding of when I was in school as a young person. I think I was probably more along the lines of like love your neighbor.
So you didn't really care about the doctrinal beliefs? Because if life on Earth didn't begin in Jackson County, Missouri 6,000 years ago, then Joseph Smith was a charlatan. Either it did or it didn't. If it didn't, the Book of Mormon is not true. Which, of course, we know the Book of Mormon isn't true anyways because of genetic evidence, archaeological evidence, anthropological evidence, meteorology. I mean, literally every single field of science that does possibly apply to Mormon doctrine proves beyond any reasonable doubt that it's just not true. So I'm just curious as to how you handle the conflict of verifiable facts versus your testimony.
I think there are things we don't know.
There's an awful lot of things we do know, though. I mean, like, do you believe in DNA evidence, genetic evidence? Like O.J. Simpson, the man obviously murdered his ex-wife. His blood's all over the place. They did DNA testing. Oh, hey, the cops are here. So, these guys, I'm sure they called the cops because somebody's outside taking pictures, and it makes them paranoid.
Hi.
How's it going?
Someone must have called, yes.
Beats me. I don't have a problem. Do you have a problem?
I I've asked him a couple questions that he can't answer for me.
Well, I can. I won't, but yeah. I'm just out on a public sidewalk taking pictures.
Okay.
No, yeah. So I'm sure somebody inside here probably called the police because there's somebody outside taking pictures, and yeah, you know, they're a little paranoid. So I suspect this will be a quick visit for you. You go in and let them know public photography is not a crime, and you know, maybe they need to get a life, and yeah, just taking pictures. That's all. The Mormons are in the news, just getting a little B-roll footage. So yeah, you have a good one. Yeah, I've been nothing but pleasant to these guys, so it's kind of bizarre they call the cops on me, but you know how it is. You pull out a camera, everybody loses their mind.
It happens.
Yeah, it does. Hey, you too. You too. Be safe out there, man.
This incident serves as a reminder that public photography is not a crime. Fear and paranoia often lead to unnecessary confrontations, but knowing your rights and standing firm is key to maintaining our freedoms. The First Amendment is clear: citizens have the right to film in public spaces without harassment. Always document, always stand your ground, and never let misinformation dictate your rights. This video exposes how police manipulate legal processes to trick citizens into self-incrimination. The auditor, who had already filed a complaint, was suddenly asked to provide a second sworn statement under penalty of perjury. This raises serious concerns about whether the police department is genuinely investigating complaints or trying to trap citizens into charges. Watch closely as officers shift narratives, restrict rights, and use intimidation tactics.
All right.
Okay, where you want to go?
I gotta, huh? What'd you say?
Are you filming?
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, that's what he said?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
you? Hey.
Just filming, man.
Okay.
I got an
What's up?
appointment set up with I think a sergeant. I can't remember his name. Sergeant. It started with a D.
What time is your
1
appointment?
o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go to the front desk and
Let him know.
call.
All right. What's going on, man? Got an appointment set up with a sergeant. I think it's Sergeant Dolan or something like that.
What step up? No,
I think he's from Internal Affairs. Yeah, he's like the head of over the complaint process.
what time did you have it?
It's for 1 o'clock. I just showed up a couple minutes early.
You said Sergeant Dolan.
I think it's Dolan. I think that's how you pronounce his
What's
name.
your last name?
Well, my name's James. He knows.
James?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dewan?
Oh, Dewan. Yeah, Dewan. Sergeant Dewan. Can't pronounce all these names, man.
Yeah, hold on. Okay. All right, thank you. All right, I just need your ID, sir.
Oh, yeah. Man, someone stole my wallet, so I only got no ID.
What's your first name?
My first name's James. That's how y'all got to check everybody in?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
If you could stand in front, stand.
You got to take a picture and everything?
I do, yep.
Why so?
Because if you're going upstairs, you need a visitor's pass.
You need a visitor's pass to go?
You gotta stand in front.
Well, I really wasn't trying to go upstairs. Yeah, so,
It's all right. If you could throw it out.
yeah, I really don't need no visitor's pass.
Hold on. One. This is if you're going upstairs, okay?
Yeah, no, I don't need to go upstairs. He can come down and holler
Yeah,
at me.
whatever you guys want to do here. That's not a big deal. That's just a.
Oh, this is for this?
If you go upstairs, then you wear it. That's all.
Oh, okay.
All right?
All right. But then what did they say over the phone? He's going to come down?
He's going to come down and then
Oh.
whatever you guys decide to do. Yeah.
Okay, cool. What's up, man? Yeah, so that's how they do at the headquarters right here, man. Getting ready to holler at Sergeant Dewan, man. The link. I put the link to the original video, what this is all about, man. Let y'all know what this is all about. And the link, I put the link in the description, man. But I'm guaranteeing, I'm gonna let y'all know, man. I'm telling you, it's the dialogue and all the information that we're getting ready to find out. It's gonna be shocking, man. It shocked me. It shocked me, and it's expected. So we'll put that like that. It's shocking and expected. So, y'all make sure y'all stay tuned, man. We'll see. Here we go, TTS. Yeah, you Sergeant.
Yeah.
When I spoke to?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. How you doing?
I can't have you filming upstairs when we do our statement. So.
Why is that?
Because we cannot have you film in this building.
So is it upstairs or this building?
It's upstairs.
Okay, so so since we're still right here, let me just get this correct on why am I even needed to come in today?
Because I need you to give an audio recorded statement, and because it's a sergeant, for union policies, I need you to sign a sworn affidavit stating that everything is true to your best belief.
Right, so on the penalty of perjury, right?
Yes.
So, because I remember the conversation we had, I'm just trying to go over everything.
Yes.
You said that obviously if there's any lies detected,
yes,
criminally or civilly, I could be
yes,
liable. So I'm just be honest with you, Sarge. I believe that even with that type of practice in place, I believe that you guys are trying to solicit incriminating statements, because I already wrote a statement. I already wrote what happened.
I understand.
Why would you need a subsequent statement? It doesn't make any sense.
Because I need your signature and I need your permission to get the audio recorded statement. Okay?
Huh?
I need your permission to get an audio recorded statement filed.
So, what I'm saying, Sarge, is why is that needed? Though? Why do I even need to give an audio recorded statement?
Because every single department member, every single person, there's what's called due process, and there has to be due process for any and every investigation so that it's all properly conducted. There are certain steps that everything has to be taken.
Okay.
It's just like court.
So when I filled the initial complaint out at the police department with a sergeant, why wasn't that conveyed to me? Like
that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here.
Because it's been over a month that this complaint's been in.
We could talk upstairs, but if you don't want to do it, it's completely up to you.
I mean,
it's up to you. If you want to continue recording and you don't want to do it, that's up to you.
Yeah, I mean,
but if you want to come upstairs, I need you to stop recording so that we can get some documentation signed, and I need your permission to proceed forward with this.
Oh, I can give you my verbal permission.
No, I can't do that. It has to be in writing.
It has to be in writing under a sworn affidavit.
Yes.
That's the tricky part, Sarge.
Yes.
I'm just being honest, man.
Yes.
That seems type suspicious.
Well,
why would you need two statements from me?
Procedures is based upon our professionalism. So
well, can I see that policy? Yeah, can I see it? I'd love to see it. Okay, James Snow. Yes. Okay. So this just has my name on it.
Yes.
Which is the affidavit.
Yes.
Right. I need to see the actual policy stating that I have to give a sworn statement.
I don't have it right now, but I could pull up the general order for you once we get upstairs. I don't have it with me right now because our general orders, we have thousands and thousands of pages. But if you want that particular section, I can get that section for you.
I definitely would need to see it. I mean, because like I say, at this point, I'm trying to file a complaint. Obviously, my rights were violated. Me and you spoke about this already.
Yes.
To be honest, I feel like if you're the one that's going to make the determination, you already kind of told me that you felt like I was in the wrong.
I never said that.
You didn't say those words, but you did.
That.
When I told you about my rights to record in the library, you said that I shouldn't have been able to do it if kids were around.
Listen.
You did say that.
Listen, no, I did not. I did not particularly say that.
What did you say?
I said, based upon the library's rules and regulations, they can govern their own. This is their guidelines.
This is their guidelines. You're absolutely correct.
Yes.
But we're talking about the Constitution, sir.
No, there's certain places where they can govern their own library. Just like the Capitol Hill, just like the police station, even though it's public, there's certain restrictions that have to be applied. And this is for all patrons. This is not just for citizens. It's for everybody.
Okay, so even if that's so, you still can't create anything that would impede someone's their rights that can be exercised.
Well, can you film somebody in the bathroom?
That's a that's a private setting.
Exactly.
The public library lobby is not private, sir.
So you're saying you only filmed in the lobby?
I was just standing in the lobby like I'm doing now.
Okay.
Literally.
That's fine. So if you don't want to do it, just it's up to you, man.
No, it's not the fact that I don't want to do it. I feel like that
Okay.
if I have to give a sworn, this is all I'm saying.
Okay.
If I have to give a sworn statement
Okay.
under oath
Yes.
on an affidavit,
Yes.
which would be a secondary statement to the one I already wrote, which is my complaint.
Okay.
I feel like that's just a practice that you guys put in place
It's not you
to
guys.
solicit
Look, I'm not-
incriminating statements.
I'm just the messenger, okay? I'm not the one that created the rules. You understand?
I mean, I hear you, but you're here trying to enforce them, though, which is still not fair to the person that's filing a complaint, because it leaves my complaint unresolved.
Unless you want to, unless you want to change the rules, or you can go and appeal to these rules. You know, there's nothing I can do for you.
I mean,
It's totally up to you.
I mean, I live by a rule that this is chess and not checkers.
Oh, exactly.
I
That's
mean,
fine.
it's my move.
Yeah,
I'm just
exactly.
saying.
It's up to you if you want to do it.
I don't really want to give a solicit. I don't want you guys to solicit
So
anything
does
from
that
me.
mean you don't want to do it?
But I want my complaint to be investigated.
I cannot do that until you sign that sworn affidavit for sergeants. If it's a PO,
So if it's a regular officer,
yes,
we're good to
I
go.
can do it. Yes,
So what's the difference?
because we have different unions. One is the FOP and one is the PVPA.
FOP and PPPA.
But, yes, Fraternity of Police and the Patrolmen's Benevolent Unit.
Okay, so if I was just on a regular patrolman, you guys wouldn't need that.
Exactly.
Oh wow. Okay, so let's do this. Let's just do this to make sure everybody's on the right page here. Okay, first of all, I would love to see the policy
Okay.
that you state that's in place,
Okay.
and speak to someone of a higher authority while I'm here.
Feel free to. You want to talk to my lieutenant? I'll bring my lieutenant here.
I appreciate that.
Okay, but you want to see the order, correct?
Definitely so.
Okay, I'll show you.
Definitely
the
so.
order.
And if the,
I
someone,
will print out the order. I'll highlight it and I'll show you.
yeah, I just want to make sure we're on the same page, man.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right, for sure. Yeah, TTA family. So, yeah, this is the shocking thing I'm talking about, right? So obviously, we're this is our third follow-up about the sergeant that violated our rights that day at the public library, right? Now, this guy just tried to show me something. When I asked for the policy, he tried to show me the affidavit with my name. That's not what I want to see. I want to see the actual policy. And even still, I don't feel comfortable with writing a second statement. Think about it. I already wrote one complaint, right? On the sergeant, on all the officers that were involved. Why would I need to write a second one? Only reason why I would think that is so they, like I said, you can solicit the incriminating statements. You're trying to take my first statement, which even if I write it word from word, verbatim, it's we already know the police. They have tricks up their sleeve, and they like to play the game. Think about it. He called me the other day, like, yeah, we need you to come down and do an affidavit, a sworn statement, and if there's any lies detected, you can be liable criminally and civilly. So that's y'all motive, because y'all already have the initial complaint. Why would I need to write a second one? The second one is to try to trip me up and get me charged with something. Now, I'm not stupid, man. Like I say, this is chess, this ain't checkers, and it's my move now. So we gonna see when the lieutenant come down, man. I just don't feel comfortable. Y'all stay tuned.
How you doing, sir?
What's going on?
All right. So you can't record in here?
So I just talked to the sergeant that I got to meet with upstairs and the lieutenant.
Okay.
And he told me that I couldn't come upstairs on the 5th floor
Okay.
and record, but as long as I'm right here, I'm good to go.
No, so this area right here is a secure area. If you were over on that side, then you would be good to go. But right here, you cannot record.
I can't record right here.
No, sir, you can't.
So even
Because
if I got a meeting with him, I still can't record.
Okay, not right here. If you want to record him and you personally, and he allowed that, yes. But this is a secure area, and without security, you cannot record here.
That's great. And it's a police department.
That's correct, but this is a secure area. I'm sorry.
This is good. Okay, well, I'm not too sure. So what I'm going to do, because I still got the meeting with the sergeant.
Okay.
I'm going to stand right there, though.
Okay.
And wait for him, because he's going to bring down the lieutenant I was just talking about.
Okay. Then you can record over there, but over on this side right here, you cannot record.
All right, what's your name?
Lieutenant Odoms. ODOMS. Star number is 573. Okay. This is a secure area, and because it is a secure area, I can't allow you cannot record personnel.
That's crazy, because he didn't say anything. These officers didn't say anything. You didn't know I was recording? Come on, man. You took a picture of me recording.
No. So do me a favor.
It's all good.
If you can wait over there for me. When he comes down, we'll bring him over there to you. That's a non-secure area over there.
It's all good.
Okay.
It's all good.
You,
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, it's all good, man. At this point, man, they I mean, like even this officer didn't say anything neither, man. But I mean, it is what it is, man. So this is secured area, man. It's all good, man. In any event, man, we ain't going upstairs, man. Maybe that's what they salty about. I don't know. You know, I told the first officer at the desk right there, I wasn't going upstairs. I don't feel comfortable going upstairs. I don't trust these people, man. So I guess that's their way of getting back at me by telling me, yeah, you can film, but make sure you film over here. Whatever, man. It is what it is, man. Y'all stay tuned. Man, officer, why you lie like that, man?
What's up, man?
I
had no idea you were filming.
You took a picture of me filming.
You had your phone like this and you were talking to somebody.
So
how do I know you're not FaceTiming?
Come on, man. And so in all reality, this is a secured area, right?
Yeah.
Why even these 3 officers ain't say nothing?
I have no idea.
Because it's not. I mean, I understand what it is.
I don't know, man.
I mean, I can understand. I can understand kind of what
boss,
it is.
If he says you can't film in, you know, I don't know the rules.
I usually
give a lot. You know what I mean? But
I usually give more pushback, but that ain't what I'm here for today. So I want to get down to the nitty gritty of a policy that says I have to give a sworn statement on camera. So that's what I'm here for.
But it's a complaint, right?
It's a complaint.
On someone.
Yeah, on a sergeant.
Yeah, I don't know how they're. But usually there's like affidavits you got to sign.
That's what he said. And I mean, but even after I already filled out a complaint, I don't think that a subsequent complaint is necessary. That just seems like something else to me, man.
Just like he said, there's orders you got to follow when you're doing complaints on whoever.
Okay.
And you just have to follow those policies. So if they need you to sign this and then that's usually how it is.
Yeah,
like it's no different for you than anybody else, man.
No, I mean, I feel you, man. I just
just step through here.
Don't feel comfortable, man. Can't be. Yeah. Just don't feel comfortable doing that, man. So.
Then I wouldn't do it then.
Yeah, I'm not going to. I mean, I just like he said, he was going to.
Feel like doing it, and then
Yeah, I can't do that.
Nobody's forcing you to do anything, right?
Well, not really. You know, not a little bit. Because if I don't do it, then he's not going to investigate my complaint.
I see.
So it's kind of like indirectly.
You're like I want to do it, but I don't want to do it.
You see what I'm saying? So we're just waiting for a lieutenant. Who's the chief for this department?
There's probably a few. Deputy chief.
Well, the main guy, main chief, it's himself, herself.
Superintendent Leah Snelling.
Oh, okay.
He's the main guy.
Do we work in this building though?
Yeah.
Okay. Is he here today?
He comes and goes.
Comes and goes. Okay, because the guy
if he's on the street, something going on. He's on the street. So
that lieutenant right there, he's a lieutenant though, right? The guy that told me it's a secure area. Okay, so I probably would want to speak to somebody over here before I leave too, just to make sure, man. Because like I say, man, it's chess and not checkers, man. You can just tell, man. You gotta know. You just gotta feel the energy and understand what's really going on around you, man. I've been doing this long enough, having these encounters long enough to understand exactly what was just getting ready to transpire right there, man. It's all obvious, man. It's obvious. They gotta come upstairs, can't record. Think about that, man. We gonna narrate at the end, TTA family. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned.
Lieutenant said that he's coming down soon.
Okay, appreciate it. Officer, do you guys got a policy, man, stating that this area right here is restricted, or is that just the lieutenant's policy?
I don't know, man.
Oh, you don't know if one exists, a policy?
Whatever the lieutenant says.
Oh, so it was whatever he says. So it isn't there. So I can go over and record it then.
No, if he's saying you can't, you can't.
Well,
if he's saying that this is public here and this is private, once you enter here, then you can't record in the private area.
So
that's what he's saying.
Okay, but what I'm saying is
this is public to anybody out here. But once you enter into a restricted area, now you can't.
It's not a restricted area though. It's not a restricted area to cameras, sir. And y'all got cameras on?
These are metal detectors.
Okay,
they come in, so now it's see the signs. There's signs. These are all city employees.
But you guys are recording though.
I'm not recording.
But you got a camera on, right?
Yeah, but it's not on.
So, but you can activate it anytime, right?
If it's an event where I, like, say me and you, something happens,
right?
Yes,
you have to activate it in this restricted area.
Yeah.
So does that make sense that you guys can record and we can't?
Well, I'm recording due to an incident that I'm taking care of.
So his main thing is my feet can't be planted over there.
I have to record, right?
But this is what I'm saying. The lieutenant's main thing is he don't want my feet planted over there with the camera, but I can point my camera that way recording.
From here?
That don't make sense, does it?
You know what? Like I said, I don't know 100% of the actual. If he would know, he's our lieutenant.
Yeah, I know.
He's the boss, so he would know.
Well, he ain't the boss. He's just one of your bosses. He ain't the actual boss.
Well,
right.
But he's our, goes rank, just like military sergeant, lieutenant.
Right.
Captain.
But there's always somebody over him.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I ain't, like I said, I'm not here for that.
Like I said,
I'm here for something totally different, but we definitely gonna entertain it, though.
I'm not gonna tell you something that I'm not 100% sure of it. I'm not gonna be like, hey, this is what you can and can't do,
Right.
I'm not 100% sure about the guidelines of video in private places, but he would know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, of course you can't, like go inside of you can't really go in like a restroom or that's private, but that's a lobby right there.
You're able to film just like how you're able to film, but then once you enter something, then you would have to.
I mean, it's all good, man. I mean,
that's all.
It's all good for now, man. Can you check the status to see what's?
They should be coming down. What did he tell you?
I mean, same thing you told me 20 minutes ago that they should be coming down. But I mean, since it's 20 minutes later, could you check?
All right.
Appreciate it. So yeah, man, like I say, man, we've been here. It's probably been now like at least been here about 45 minutes.
What was it? Who would you call internal affairs, or which one was it?
The guy that I spoke to?
Yeah, was he internal?
Yeah, he said, Sergeant Devon from Internal Affairs. Obviously the sergeant probably went up. I'm gonna speculate. The sergeant went up, probably told his lieutenant, look, this guy, man, I got so much that I need to unravel, man. I could just tell what this is, man. You know what I mean? It's obvious, man. I just did a follow-up with this department. Not this one, though, but this is where all the heads are at. So the sergeant that violated our rights at the library, this is their headquarters. So when I went to the 17th district and did a follow-up, then that's when they contacted me about my complaint. But my complaint been in over a month ago. Over a month. So now all of a sudden you want me to come in and do a sworn affidavit. Then you got this lieutenant talking about a restricted area. However, my camera's still pointing that way. So it's about, you just didn't want me that close to that booth with my phone, because I obviously might pick up something wrong that you're doing. I mean, like I said, we ain't here for that, man. We here trying to get down to the nitty gritty about this policy, this fake policy that the sergeant talking about. But we definitely going to entertain what the lieutenant said about this area, because he just got to know that wasn't right, and I want him to know that I know that ain't right. But y'all stay tuned though.
Yeah, they said the lieutenant's going to come down and talk to you. He's at a meeting right now, so it should be a couple more minutes.
The lieutenant's at a meeting. Not the same lieutenant, right? Oh, okay.
Yes, probably his lieutenant.
Probably his lieutenant. Oh, okay. Okay, that's even better, man. So they said that the lieutenant will come down and talk to us. He's at a meeting right now. But he thinks that the lieutenant that just talked to us about that area, lieutenant, is going to come. Y'all, was this second shift? Y'all second shift? Because I ain't see y'all like about 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, we just switched up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they said they was Sergeant Devon and the lieutenant supposed to be coming down. But
okay. All right, cool. Yeah. And a little bit for IAD?
IA?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit, we'll just call back and forth.
Okay, appreciate it, man. We're still sitting here, man. It's been over an hour, man, but definitely need to know what's going on, man. Sergeant Devon, the guy with the affidavit, man, he still hasn't even come down. Even if the lieutenant is, procrastinating, why haven't you come down with the policy, sir, like you said you would? Maybe they're gonna come down together. I don't know. We're still waiting to see, though. So stay tuned. How you doing?
Medina, how can I help you?
Lieutenant Medina?
Yes, sir.
Man, so basically, yeah, for sure. Basically, it's coming in obviously today to meet Sergeant. Yeah, for the complaint, right? We had spoke a couple of days ago, set everything up. He was telling me over the phone that I explained everything that happened to me in terms of the violations that were perpetrated against me at the library. He basically already gave me his input on it, so if it's up to him to make the determination, then I already got my answer. He felt that the sergeants and officers there did no wrong. So that's the first thing. But he said in order for him to go further with the complaint, he needs me to do some type of sworn affidavit on camera. And if there's any lies detected, then I can be charged civilly or criminally.
So it's not on camera, it's on audio recording. You have the option of the audio recording or not if you don't want it.
Audio?
But, yeah,
okay.
But the affidavit is needed for, I think the accused in your case is a sergeant.
A sergeant.
Right?
With several other officers as well, though.
Okay, so the officers themselves don't need the sworn affidavit?
That's what he said,
For their portion to proceed. But for the sergeant, it is written in their contract.
Okay.
Okay, and that's through the state, that any allegations you make against a sergeant, you would have to just sign a sworn affidavit. We can show you the form, we could read you the form, we could give you a copy of the form.
So he showed me the actual form that I need to sign, but I was asking for the policy.
Oh, we have the contract. We can show you all that.
Okay.
We have that.
Yeah, you got the actual policy that says that's necessary.
This is straight from Corporal's website.
You can have those copies.
Oh, I can keep these.
Keep those.
Okay. Public policy statement. Okay. Affidavit requirement. Okay.
I mean, even if you want to take that home, you want to read through it, make sure everything's proper and correct, and maybe we could say by
set some up
next week if you feel you need clarification or you have any questions about that or any other policy. We can have you call Sergeant DeWong. You could call here, speak to me if you want to do that.
Okay.
We got no problem because it's a lot to read just sitting here. You could take it home.
Yeah. I'll definitely look over it, Lieutenant.
Yeah,
like I was telling the sergeant here, my own personal belief, it just makes sense to me that I already filled out a first complaint.
Yeah.
For a second one to be needed, it just feels like.
I agree with you. I see what you're saying.
You see where I'm going with that.
Here's the thing you got to remember. When we do our investigations, we still have rules that we have to follow. So if we try to push a case forward, then now we're violating the officer's contractual rights and all that. So then we get into other problems.
So what about the citizen? You know what I'm saying? Like, what should be the most thing?
Well, just with the officer, that portion of the investigation, we don't need it. We can move forward with that.
Okay.
There's just other rules in place. Not to say those rules will change in the future going forward, and we can take out the affidavit altogether. So I don't know. Maybe that's a possibility. But right now, those are the rules that we have to follow.
That you guys have to follow. Okay.
Yeah, if you want to read that through,
that's what I'll do, Lieutenant.
We could do that. We could talk next week.
Then I can give you a ring, or Sergeant Devon.
Yeah, either one of us.
Okay. And then one last thing, Lieutenant, while I'm here. I'm glad I got you down. I'm glad you was able to come down and have a dialogue. But before you came down, I guess this little cubicle right here where the officer sit. I was standing there. That's obviously where I met you at, right? Another lieutenant. Someone under you, though, they say you're over the lieutenant that told me.
It was the same rank.
Same rank? Okay. But he basically telling me that that part of the police department is secure. And he told me that I couldn't record there. This is a police department, correct?
This is a police building, yeah.
Oh, so this is not it's a police building.
It's one of the police buildings, yeah.
But I'm just saying, for him to tell me that that's secure and we couldn't record there, I just felt, I know that to be false. I didn't want to entertain it there because this was the main reason why I was here, but I might as well entertain it while I got you right here.
I mean, I really can't answer to that. I wasn't there. I mean, I'm listening to what you're saying. I don't know.
So okay, is it secure though?
I believe all of this is secure, yeah, in my opinion.
But does it restrict our First Amendment right? That's all I'm asking.
It does not restrict your First Amendment right.
Okay, well, I appreciate that, Lieutenant.
If you have any questions, give us a call next week.
Okay.
We're available during the day's hours if you have anything at all that you need us to talk about, explain, discuss.
Okay, yeah, so I'll go over it definitely, and then Lieutenant Medina, okay, and all right, I'll let you guys know for sure. All right, for certain. Fold this up right quick. Stay tuned, TTA.
This case is a perfect example of why knowing your rights is critical. The police department deliberately imposed extra steps to potentially entrap the complainant, instead of focusing on accountability. The auditor wisely refused to comply without first seeing the actual policy, exposing their deceptive tactics. This should be a wake-up call for everyone. Always record, never give additional statements without legal counsel, and don't let authorities manipulate you into self-incrimination. If you found value in this video, hit that like button, share this with others, and subscribe for more content. The fight for transparency and accountability continues. See you in the next one.